Hey guys, it's FreeFrenzy91, and I'm bringing you a video on how the Wii U, or yes, the Wii U, not even Nintendo, is still going strong. And what I mean by that is that, according to VGchartz, which I'm just going to say according to VGchartz because, not sure about the full accuracy, but according to VGchartz, the Wii U is actually right now been selling ever since Mario Kart came out, has been selling like around 50 to 60,000 a week, which is actually pretty normal for a system. That's the pretty normal price. I mean, this week it's being Xbox, so, or at least the recent week that it's been on VGchartz being Xbox. So just saying, I was skeptical at first when I saw all those sales come out, and that when Mario Kart came out, I was like, oh, maybe it's just going to be like the other games where the sales just go for a week and then they go back down to 20,000 sales a week or something like that. But it really picked up and it's staying up, so congrats. Just gotta say congrats. This is just my 2 cents. It seems like Mario Kart has actually caused the Wii U to start selling much better. Now, let me just say one little thing. No, duh, Nintendo. You came out with the system with the lowest amount of graphics, or with the lowest amount of hardware. Only had 2 gigs of RAM, only had a triple-core processor. You came out with a system that couldn't get the big third-party companies after the first 3 months to really get on board with it. And it took you this long to realize that you need to get the games out? I mean, come on. How could you, if you come out and you know that you are in the worst position, why would you wait this long? Nintendo, as of this E3, I'm going to say, really got on their game. But in all honesty, they should have done it a lot earlier. And they should have realized this a lot earlier, because I know that initially, I think PS4 and Microsoft were only supposed to be 4 gigs of RAM. So being 2 gigs of RAM wouldn't have been too much for Nintendo. But still, when they came out, and when the minute PS4 and Microsoft or Xbox One were announced to have 8 gigs of RAM, Nintendo should have been on their ball. Nintendo should have been right there going like, we need to get these games out now. Why? Because that's the only way we're going to really compete. And it is true. The minute Mario Kart came out, sales started to improve, and they've stayed improved. People are waiting for a good set of games for your console. They're telling them, the consumers are telling themselves, I need to wait until a certain amount of games for that console comes out, or just one big game that they want. Either way, Nintendo should have been doing this all along. I just don't know. I'm just thinking to myself, because, see, the original Wii didn't need the games as much, because the original Wii had Wii Sports. Let's face it, a lot of times you just played Wii Sports. You had friends over, played some tennis, played some bowling. It was a good game, and people just killed it. It really helped the system start out really well. So Nintendo had time to come out with their games. They had time to release Mario Galaxy. They had time to release Mario Kart for Wii, which wasn't released until, I want to say, I don't know exactly the date of the release, but it was 3 years afterwards. So yes, they didn't have to release Mario Kart for the Wii until they felt like they had to, because the Wii was doing so successful, mostly because of Wii Sports and because of the new motion controller. But this year, the Nintendo Land didn't do it. A lot of things didn't do it, so you needed these games like Mario Kart and stuff to really push the system, because you didn't have a Wii Sports for the Wii U. Let's just face it, Nintendo didn't have that. I think they thought that either Nintendo Land or maybe the Wii Sports Resort or something like that was going to be their Wii Sports for Wii U, but all I'm saying is that it wasn't, and Nintendo should realize that a lot sooner. They should have been pulling out these games. I know these games don't take 2 seconds to make, but they really should have been making these games the minute they kind of found out that, okay, we're not doing so well. We need to pull out these games. Actually, I think that's partly the reason why Mario Kart for Wii came out only about a year. I'm going to say it's more than a year, but it's more like a year and a half after the Wii U came out. So I'm going to say that that's the reason why it came out so soon this time. It didn't wait 3 or 4 years to come out this time like it did for the Wii, because the Wii was being successful without Mario Kart. So they didn't really need Mario Kart, even though Mario Kart sold over 31 million units on the Wii, according to VGchartz. But anyway, that's just my little rant. Nintendo, glad to see you're finally doing your stuff. You're finally doing what you're known best for. You're making those good games, and they're selling consoles. You're getting rewarded because you made a great game. Mario Kart is a great game. I'm glad that Nintendo got smart enough to realize they needed to bring it out because they needed system sales, and system sales are looking good for at least. And Mario Kart's been out for almost 2 months. So as of the end of this week, Mario Kart would have been out for about 2 months now, and the Nintendo Wii U is still selling strong. So congrats, Nintendo. Please keep this up. We need more games. We need them sooner because people don't want to buy the Wii U until they have a lot of good games. And once they start selling better, those third parties should come right back. Ubisoft, as I said in the past video, actually said they were holding a game for 6 months, a completed game, because Nintendo Wii U weren't selling that well. So once they sell a little bit better, not only should you have Nintendo have better sales, or the Wii U have better sales, but the third party will probably come in. People will start buying third party games, and the sales may increase even more. Because people see that they can have a lot of third party games on their Wii U's, or people see that the Wii U has a lot of third party games, they may be more inclined to buy it. So, Nintendo, get on the ball. Get our Smash out. Get all this stuff out. I know most of them are coming out like October. Summer's coming out next year. But for now, congrats to you, Nintendo. Let's give Nintendo a hand. Yeah. All right, that's my little rant. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell me your thoughts. And God bless.